For centuries, the Galactic Council had expanded across star systems like a patient disease. It consumed cultures, conquered planets, and demanded obedience wrapped in words like order and unity. Humanity, however, was a latecomer and anomaly, born on a death world. And like all anomalies, Earth became a problem. The warning came not as a whisper, but as a roar dot in the orbit above Earth's moon. The diplomatic vessel Shuntao materialized with the elegance of a god's hand. Towering over Earth's satellite networks, the alien ship sent a singular message to all global governments simultaneously. This is an official decree from the Galactic Council. Humanity must submit to regulatory integration. Resistance will result in sterilization of planetary military infrastructure. You have 7 standard cycles to comply. The message was wrapped in faux diplomacy, but the threat was clear: surrender or be destroyed. What the Council didn't understand, what they never understood, was that Earth wasn't just another world. It was a death world, forged in violence, struggle, and relentless adaptation. Humanity didn't submit. It calculated. It endured. And when necessary, it struck back. Chapter 1. The room where Earth decided in an underground bunker beneath Greenland. The leaders of Earth's Unified Defense Council gathered. For once, borders meant nothing. Language barriers dissolved. Fear had become a universal dialect. President Okoro of the African Alliance tapped the translucent surface of the strategy table. They gave us 7 days. What do we send back? General Liu, head of Earth's Orbital Defense Command, answered with a smirk. A message. Prime Minister Kadim of Europa tilted his head. Words? No. General Yu leaned forward. We send our own version of diplomacy. Hypersonic, silent, and nuclear-tipped. The room went quiet. President Okoro finally nodded. We'll call it a warning. Chapter 2. The launch 4 days later, Earth responded. From hidden silos in the Mojave, from Arctic submarines, and from orbital platforms disguised as cum satellites. Earth launched 12 kinetic rods and 2 payload missiles directly toward the Shuntao. The aliens, confident in their shields and superiority, didn't even scramble fighters. They assumed humans would beg. They assumed wrong dot at 2:14 UTC. The rods struck first massive tungsten bolts moving at orbital velocity, each impact carrying more energy than Hiroshima. The kinetic waves shattered a third of the vessel's external hull, including their communications array and shielding generators. And then came the missiles. 2 MIRVs, each packed with enhanced thermonuclear payloads, detonated precisely where Earth intelligence had located the Shuntao's quantum core. The explosion was visible from Mars. Orbit. Chapter 3. Galactic reaction within hours. Panic rippled through the Galactic Council's core planets. The Council's spokesperson, a Centauri named Velcool, stammered in front of millions of interstellar viewers. The Deathworlders, they didn't even respond. No dialogue. No council hearing. They just struck. In the shadows of the Andromeda chambers, Admiral Reshek of the Croft Dominion growled. What else did you expect from a species that survived volcanoes, predators, nuclear wars, and each other? They didn't climb to the stars on peace treaties. They did it because their world never gave them a choice. The Council began rethinking its approach to Earth. Chapter 4. Message received back on Earth. A simple encrypted transmission was sent through surviving diplomatic channels. To the Galactic Council, Earth is not seeking war. But if war seeks Earth, it will be met with extinction-level consequences. The warning has been delivered. Choose wisely. For the first time in centuries, the Galactic Council hesitated. The message wasn't full of bravado. It wasn't posturing. It was cold, precise. Measured. Just like their missiles. Just like their resolve. Chapter 5. The second offer weeks later, a new Council envoy ship unarmed, modest in size, entered Earth's orbit and requested permission to land. This time, they offered no threats. This time, they brought treaties instead of decrees. And Earth listened, not because it feared the Galactic Council, but because Earth, despite its fury, still believed in peace earned through mutual respect, but deep. In the bunkers and space stations of Earth's defense grid, the launch systems remain active, just in case.